Hello, my wonderful viewers. Welcome to my platform. This is Linda's TV show. If it is your first time of coming across this channel and you like what you see after watching, please subscribe, put on your notification bell, set it to all notification. In that way, you'll be able to get notified each time I upload a new video, even those without notification. Here we react to all forms of videos, international and local. Every Saturday by 2 p.m. we have our interaction section. You are free to call in to air your opinion about the happenings in our society. Invite your friends, share my videos with your families and colleagues. Do not keep this information to yourself. Myself, I will be sitting down here to watch this video together with you from the beginning to the end. Then we'll go to the comment section and leave our comment, our opinion about the video we watch.
Needs to actually be looked into by the authorities, because that's disenfranchising a group of people. I mean, I don't know if there's a rule, correct me if I'm wrong, if there's a rule that you have to get PVC from the place where you technically reside or your region. I don't think that's a thing, unless there's someone who can prove me wrong that that's a thing. But bringing this rule in Lagos is a recipe for disaster, in my opinion. So I don't know if it's an accurate statement, but it was.
I saw it on Mr. Macaroni's page. So okay. How did that start? How did we get here? Really sad.
Yeah,
it's
I didn't believe it at first, but having watched the video and I saw some guy get interviewed right on the spot where the thing was happening, it seemed pretty plausible. So I guess that's the Nigeria where Nigeria, my country, we go talk.
So Nigeria requires that you get your PVC, but then you want to get your PVC, and then you cannot get your PVC because they're not allowing you to get your PVC. I'm struggling to make sense of this situation. I'm really struggling with this. All right. We've got somebody else here, which I'm going to yank off if he doesn't turn on his light in 20 seconds. Don't send me a request if your light is off. Not you guys, the other guy who is doing black and white. Let me remove
him. Maybe not, just lover.
No. I'm struggling to have people converse in this conversation. Yesterday, what were we even talking about? And everywhere was full. I was literally begging people to let me go to sleep.
Daddy, please, can I say something?
Need to take seriously. And then nobody's serious about this.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Very, very, very unfortunate. Anyway, what is your take, my dear brother?
Yeah, for me, I was reading an article the other day. They said corruption is not just limited to funds or money embezzlement. Corruption is when you know the right thing and you try to prevent the right thing from happening, or rather, prevent the truth from prevailing. That's corruption. Because for us Nigerians, or mostly Nigerians, I wouldn't try to generalize, believe that when we hear corrupt leaders, first thing that comes to our mind is embezzlement of fund. But corruption could actually go as long as trying to deprive someone of his or a national right.
Absolutely.
Actually, here in the Philippines, they just concluded their elections. I think 2 or a month ago. I've never seen a peaceful election as that election.
Wow.
People were giving their as early as 6 a.m. Even the presidential candidates were standing on line to vote. There were no preferential treatment. You come, you stand. if the people there want you to go first, maybe because, oh, like you are respected, a candidate should not be standing here. Okay, sir, you can go and vote. You can go. But if they don't give you that opportunity, you have to stand as a normal citizen, because you're coming there to actually exercise your right as a normal citizen. And I want to also use this opportunity to commend someone. I don't know if you know him. You should know him, William Uchemba.
Okay.
He went to Enugu State and is having that a PVC tour in Enugu State. You know, these are things I also wish most of our celebrities could emulate.
Absolutely.
Imagine if we have 10 celebrities. I know we have thousands of celebrities in Nigeria. Only 10 coming out to say, okay, we are choosing 10 states to do a PVC tour. We might not be talking of this right now. And most of those centers in Lagos that has been mentioned might be a center that is being monopolized by these same politicians we are trying to avoid. And like they rightfully say, INEC is independent, but they are dependently independent. Because anywhere money is, yeah, that's the truth. Anywhere money is,
yeah,
my brother, most Nigerians, the independent there is just the name, for the name's sake. I don't believe any parastatal in Nigeria is independent to finance when it comes to money. That's the honest truth. You could see for yourself what happened in APC primaries. All of a sudden, it turned to a stepping down party, like a stepping down ceremony. After you say your wish, you say, I hereby step down. You are the mother of Nigeria, you are stepping down. You are this, you are stepping down. All those things doesn't really make sense.
Hello? It said some people were busy buying delegates. Others were busy buying.
Yeah, who on earth?
And you are phoning me. Why I called him? As I can hear him, let me send you live.
Nah, please leave these people alone.
You realize phone call is stopping. You might post your number now and get everybody to give you calls. And we have
there are so many people here to distract us.
Yeah, exactly. Just leave them.
Let's just try to focus.
It's going to shut down. What are you calling me for? I've told you one consultancy, $100 for 30 minutes. Let me tell you, if you pick up the phone and you say hello, that before you say, I'll just be repeating $100, 30 minutes, $100, 30 minutes, until you say send that. I'll not talk to you. And it's that your KB. Let it catch your KB will be. Because this is
people like to hear your voice.
I'll be calling me. Collect your blocking.
So, like I was saying, that there's this sentiment in Nigeria that the Northerners are more in population than the Igbos. So the Igbos cannot vote. I doubt that theory, because there is nowhere you go to Nigeria you wouldn't see an Igbo man. That's the one. And you can imagine in Lagos, I might be wrong, but I think that Igbos contribute to at least 40% of the population in Lagos.
I think you're close. I think you're pretty close. Yes. I mean, I was born in Lagos. I'm Igbo myself.
Yeah. So
yeah, I think you're close.
And there are some Igbos in Lagos, you wouldn't even know that these guys are Igbos because they were born there and they now speak Yoruba.
Some of them don't even know how to speak Igbo.
But you always know an Igbo man. He will always show himself.
Yeah. So now,
Yoruba. Yeah. But you see, the argument now is, you are Igbo, you are Yoruba, you are Hausa. Why can you not enjoy the privilege of being a Nigerian?
That's where I'm coming at the quiz. You know, You know that lie when you are being told that no matter how many votes you get from the southeast, that
Yeah.
an Alhaji in the north has 5 wives and 20 children, so they have more population than us. So a regular Igbo man or a normal Igbo man would say, instead of going there to waste my time, knowing that one Alhaji there has just one man there has like a community, I wouldn't go there to waste my time. So that's the lie they've been feeding most of the Southeasterners to like imprison our mindsets and lose focus in voting. Trust me, on that day of voting, you see Nigerian youth, especially the Igbos, setting up a monkey post and playing football. They don't care. And tomorrow they will be the ones saying Nigeria is not working. So,
Anyway, guys, thank you so much for your contributions. I'm just going to take one more call and then I will end the live. The essence is to encourage you guys to all go out and get your PVCs and exercise your duty. All right, so we've got a final caller here. Hello, how are you?
Good evening, Daddy Freeze.
Good evening, my darling sister. How are you? Go ahead.
Very well, thank you. What Prince has said, he's not far-fetched. You know, I want to give you a story of 2015. Yes, the election of 2015. I happened to be in Port Harcourt during that election. You know, on the day of election, after casting our votes, myself and a friend went to a place where they called Hausa Quarters in Port Harcourt. In Port Harcourt town, there's a place called Hausa Quarters. That's where you go to change your monies, you know, bureau de change. That's their settlement. Daddy Freeze, we could not find even their chicken. That place was closed down. Why? Because everybody who happens to be an Hausa person there had paid their own transport back home to go and cast their votes. That was the period, the first tenure of Buhari, the first election that brought Buhari into power. I will never forget that experience. We didn't have money. You know, election is usually on a Saturday. We didn't have Naira. We were looking for how to change foreign currency. We couldn't in Port Harcourt. So if you come to the east, to the south, what do? On the Saturday of election, we mount goalposts just like he has said. That is what we do. So I think that all of these things we say on social media, you know, on the life and everything, until we take these things back to the grassroots, to do an orientation, a total mindset reworking of the common man back in the village. We have not started. We who are privileged to the kind of things like I'm privileged to your life now. What are the statistics that they freeze? How many of us can comfortably listen to televisions, listen to radio stations to know that, okay, your PVC is your power? The man in your village, what does he know that PVC is all about? What does he know? So it is not enough for us to stay in Abuja, the likes of Lagos, Port Harcourt, where to say these things. There are people who do not have a clue of what we are talking about. And do you know that there is no excuse for them not having a clue, because their ballot papers will be filled up for them. They will be filled up for them. We still have, there is work to be done. There is work to be done. Prince mentioned Williams Uchemba and said, if only 10 of our known names can go out there, not playing around Lagos, not going around Abuja, no, go deep down to the grassroots. to tell my mother, to tell my grandmother, are you happy about the country you have been through in the last 50, 70, going to your grave? If you are not, then this is why we came. You can actually effect a change that will bring about a new country for your grandchildren, because they are going out of, their lifespan now. So you find that on that day of election, they will not put their basin on their head to go to farm. They will go to the playground because somebody has come to educate them, to tell them that, look, if you go out there to do this, your grandchild, who is about 12 or 8 years old, is going to have a better life. I think that is where we should start from, Daddy Freeze.
What sense? I love this. She has nailed it and nailed it so well. All right.
Daddy Freeze, one more thing before I go.
Yes.
If you don't mind.
Go ahead.
Is it okay?
Yes.
Okay. What I'm saying in essence is, if you, for what you said in the Hausa quarters, their mindset is far different from the Igbos. If the Igbos try that in Lagos, peace mass would increase by 100%. Trust the Igbos. They would not see it as an opportunity to change Nigeria, but rather they would see it as an opportunity to make business.
We have a problem.
Until everybody, both the trader, those who has a common kiosk, and those who has a well-known business, come together and decide that let's make Nigeria work. P2B alone cannot do it. He might have the idea, but he cannot do it. No matter what, no matter how intelligent or superhuman he is, Nigeria has gone beyond what he can repair alone. Unless those people you see, those southeastern politicians, I'm just using for example, I'm not saying he's obligated to, Airpeace CEO, those set of people have decided, God is good, GUO, Airpeace, okay, let's do this. Apart from that, no way. There are some Igbos in Lagos that don't even have 5,000 to eat, and you are telling them to use 15,000 or 20,000 to travel home to go and vote, without an assurance that their vote would even count. Counting in the sense that winning, their candidate would win. Imagine traveling, spending 30,000 to and fro, and you come back and your candidate lost. So unless we've decided, Nigeria as a whole has decided that enough is enough, not just through social media, not just through ranting, we've decided that enough. I mean Nigerians, not just the Igbos, not just the Yorubas, not just the Hausas, because I still believe that there is something we've not been told. Our ancestors, our parents, there are something they've not tell us yet that made me grew up hating the Hausas, that made an Hausa person grow up hating the Igbos. Yorubas don't like Hausas, Hausas don't like Yorubas, Yorubas don't like Igbos, Igbos don't like. So there is something hidden that we still need to know in Nigeria.
You see, one of the reasons why I didn't like the Jesus, what is it called, hashtag picture is, you all are putting Jesus on your DPs, but you are so unlike Jesus. Or call him his real name, Yahushua. The scriptures say, 1 John chapter 4, verse 8, those who do not love do not know God. It does not say those who do not have Jesus on their display picture. It says those who love do not know God. If you love and you never go to church and you never pray and you never have Jesus on your DP, you stand a bigger chance of being called by this same Jesus than you. All you do is on to Philemon to join the bandwagon of Nathaniel's friend that is heading nowhere.
Daddy Freeze, you're going too far. There are people with that same hashtag in same church that don't even say hi to each other.
Of course.
It's not about
of course.
You are generalizing. There are people in same choir that don't even say hi to each other.
It's a movement. If you are looking for the people who literally hate themselves the most, go to church.
Yeah, that is the center.
They start to gossip. Oh boy, look at that girl, that woman. Say no, say husband.
That's the center.
Say no, say the woman husband don't leave her. You don't follow one small girl. Very useless. Look at them. So much of that. So you see, the hate is not just Yoruba to Hausa. Look at Igbo land. They have unknown God. And the unknown gunmen Fulanis. You understand? Look at how Southern California, I say Southern California, Southern Kaduna, they were dropping bombs from helicopters today. The people flying the helicopters are they Igbos. No be Hausa to Hausa. No be Igbo to Igbo. You see, Hausa, Igbo, Yoruba is far. There is no love in the average Nigerian. So when you don't love yourself, how can you love your neighbor? Remember the scripture says, love your neighbor as yourself. There is a prerequisite for loving your neighbor. Someone will want to jump from story building. No feel love your neighbor because you don't love yourself. You go climb 20-story building, you want to jump, make you end down. How you want to take your neighbor? Yourself, where you deal with, you love yourself there. So there's a prerequisite for loving your neighbor. And they say, he who cannot love his brother whom he has seen cannot love God whom he has not seen. So for you to love God, you must love your brother. For you to love your brother, you must love yourself. So we have a lot of work to do back here. And then getting people to love one another before they can start thinking of loving God and carrying hashtag. It has been a wonderful evening. Thank you so much, my darling sister. You are so nice on that. And also my darling brother all the way from the Philippines. How are you doing? Thank you so much. My sister, what part of the world are you?
It's Abuja.
Oh, you're even close to me now. Look like my brother that is in Agege. All right, guys. Take good care of yourself. Okay. Thank you.
It's always a pleasure, Daddy Freeze.
And
Freeze, bye.
Please, I'm begging you guys, anytime we have intellectual topics like this, please be joining. Let it not only gossip. You enjoy the gossip, no problem. I enjoy it too. And the gossip actually pays the bills more than these topics. If you leave only me, now gossip will do because now they bring the money. But at the end, what are we contributing towards this same country to place our children in? This guy will go Philippines, he not go marry Philippines. He go still come back to this Nigeria. So if he go make money for Philippines, go read book for Philippines. In country, they wait for him. Even if he no come back, his mama and papa go still stay here, and cousins go still stay here. Let us come together and fix this country. This country is our only legacy. We've got to make it work. Take care and God bless.
Thank you so much, my wonderful viewers, for watching this video together with me from the beginning to the end. Like I said before, if you like what you see here, if you like what I do in this platform, as you have finished watching this video, please hit that red button that says subscribe and put on your notification bell to all notification. In that way, you'll be able to know when I upload a new video. Share my videos, leave your comments in the comment section constructively. Until I meet your way again in my next video, I still remain your Linda's TV show. Bye-bye.